Hey, Shalom Akim, all praise Lord and be to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Kodash. Double honors to our apostles of James Cream Stone. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this truth with our sincerity. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians are the real Israelites. Yeah, so I just had a conversation with Meta AI. you know, um, just playing around it, you know what I mean? The AI, and we know Meta. Basically where them get the word there from is metapon, which is in the Greek, which means behind. It's a Greek word, and we're gonna get that for you to show you. Matter of fact, we'll just pull that up quickly because I really I really freestyle. Just a freestyle, just an impromptu, if we do this lesson. We're gonna go Revelation 13 for sure. Say I just saw them get the word meta from, but may I show you, let's hold on a bit. I'm gonna show you the conversation I had with the AI, man. See, this is Revelation 16 verse 13 verse 16, and he calls it all about small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now let's go into the Greek word for foreheads. Yeah, because the intention and the idea or plan is to put a RFID microchip, and those who are vulnerable with a certain kind of illness or whatsoever, or whether illness or not, they're planning on putting chips in your right hand or in your forehead. So he calls it all about small and great, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now this word, see, the word is meta. See, it's meta. Metapon, right? When you go into the Greek, it says a space between the eyes and between the eyes, the forehead. When you go into the root word for meta, it's the Greek word meta. See, meta. Play it.
Strong's G 3326. Meta.
Yeah, man. So it's all part of prophecy. That's where them get it from. With, after, or behind. So we know that I go behind the skull. It's all linked in. It's all prophecy. It's all about prophecy. Right in your right hand or in your forehead. So that's where the word meta come from. So let's go back to it. So what I asked Meta, the AI, what is the mark of the beast? The mark of the beast, according to Meta, is a biblical symbol mentioned in the New Testament, specifically in the book of Revelation 13 verse 16 to 18, and Revelation 14 and 9 and 11 to 11. It is associated with the Antichrist, which there is no such thing as the Antichrist. Alright, there are many Antichrists, as the scripture back that up. Many Antichrists has gone out into the world, so there is not one Antichrist. Alright, anybody when they believe that the Heavenly Father Son come in the flesh, them is an Antichrist. Alright, are a symbol of allegiance to Satan. And we know, right? According to Revelation, the mark is a numerical value 666, 666, right? Which in the Greek, the 666 is Chi stigma. It's a Greek term, Chixi stigma or Chi stigma, however you pronounce it. That last word stigma is dealing with an incision. Alright. We can go further into that, but there's more because there's more to it. 2, a sign or symbol on the right hand or forehead, required for buying and selling. Seen? Required for buying and selling. Interpretation vary among Christian denomination. They don't know. Some Christians know, but some don't. And theologian, and some see it as a literal mark or a tattoo, which is gonna be something physical. I'm gonna show you a symbolic representation of an allegiance to the. No, it's not. Future technological implant, right? I'm gonna show you. Get interesting with Meta. A future technological implant or identifier. Seeing a spiritual mark indicating rejection of God. Now, people like Wi-Fi, and some and IUIC believe it's a spiritual mark or whatsoever them change it to, because them change overnight. Them come up with different things every now and then. The scripture say a fool change it as the moon. But right here it's a future technological implant or identifier. That's why it is called a RFID, radio frequency identification. So they are already have something that they want they're gonna use to identify people, right? So the exact meaning and nature of the mark remain open to interpretation. It's not open to us. We already know what it is. Are coming, alright? Remain open for interpretation, sparking ongoing debate and speculation. Well, the debate and the speculation is for the ignorant. You know, we already know the most are revealed that to us. So I said, is the RFID it is, so I said it, I said it to Meta, it is the RFID microchip, you know, because him or the AI seem to don't know what it is, or don't know what it is. The common interpretation, many people believe the mark of the beast could be a microchip like RFID radio frequency due to its ability to store personal data, enable financial transactions, be implanted under the skin like in the hand or forehead, potentially track individuals. So the thing is that the AI know, or they know, whosoever program it, they know, but they don't want to actually reveal it to the public because they want to keep the public bamboozled, or majority of the people in La La Land. Like, you know, you can't believe that even people in Israel believe say it's a spiritual mark. But when we read that again, that's a common interpretation, right? Many people believe the mark of the beast could be a microchip, or they're saying what people believe, like RFID radio frequency identification, due to its ability to store personal data, enable financial transaction, which would control buying or selling, seeing personal data, which include biometrics, be implanted underneath the skin, like in the under or the forehead, like what's going on in Sweden. We can even, I'm going to show you what that 90% of people in Sweden have a RFID chip implanted underneath their skin. 90%. Zane? And they said the rest of the world is actually trying to model that. Some arguments supporting this view includes technological advancement making microchips smaller and more powerful, increase the use of RFID versions. We can skip that. Can you show me an image of the microchip? This is the AI image. So I try to put it in different way. Can you show me an image of the microchip? That's their image. RFID microchip, still can't give me it. VeriChip, still can't give me it. Implantable microchip, still can't give me it. Somewhere I said this. Sweden implanted microchips. You're referring to the biochip implants in Sweden. Yes, Sweden has seen a growing trend of citizens voluntarily getting microchip implants, typically in the hand or wrist, since 2014. These implants contain RFID, radio frequency identification, or near field communication, NFC, which basically they are the same thing. Personal data like contact information or medical records, which they're gonna deny you of health if you don't have a chip. That's what the world is moving on to. This is all adding up. This is all prophecy, man. It's true prophecy, man. We have a more sure word of prophecy. Alright, according to I think it's 1st or 2nd Peter. Security, example, encrypted data, innovative technology adoption, however concerns debates around privacy. These are for the people them we actually not want to do it, are not sure if they want to do it based on privacy and data protection, surveillance and tracking potential, health risk and long-term effects, ethical and societal implication. Sweden microchip implants phenomenon raises important question about the balance between technology and convenience individual rights. Right. Let's dive deeper into the Swedish microchip implant. Statistics: over 20,000 Swedes have implanted microchips. As of 2023, 3,000 to 400 new implants per year 90% of implants are in the hand or wrist. Okay, so it's 90% of what is right here. All right, uses access control, example office building, gyms, payments, public transport, cafes that no man might buy or sell, save ye that have the mark or the number of his name. See, next one, medical information storage, event ticketing, personal identification. It's all if you cannot see that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, then something is definitely wrong with you, man. Seeing companies involved, BioAx International, Microchip Implants, Epicenter, employees and members. Epicenter offers implants to employees and members. Other startups, regulation, Sweden Data Protection Authority. They can skip that. Public opinion, 50% of Swedes consider implants convenient. 30% see them as secure. 20% express concerns about privacy and surveillance. So the majority of Sweden actually accept it, you know, and it's a growing number though. Global implication, other countries like US, Australia, and it already started in the US. Australia, there's a company in Australia by the name of I think Synchron, already building and creating we call it now brain chips, and UK are watching Sweden's experience. Potential implications in various industries, example healthcare and finance, especially healthcare and finance. See, so let me skip that. All right, the Swedish microchip implant trend raises important questions about the future of technology, privacy, and society. Would you like more information or insights? Can I get an image? So I asked, can I get an image of the biochip they're using? Still can't get it, man. That's not the one. So I say, that's not the one. The AI behave like it's stupid. You see me? Oops, I can't regenerate that image. Can I help you imagine something else? Yeah, it's like, they don't know, or they just don't want to actually show the world what it is, but that's what it is, man. This is how the RFID microchip is this is how it look like, small like a grain of rice. That's the measurement. And you can even Google it on your own. Sweden receiving microchips. You have New York, a company in New York by the name of 3 Square Markets. They're implanting the microchips. They have what you call a chip party, where many of their stars actually took the chip and actually using it in their companies to buy and sell and to access buildings and access the building and certain machines and such. Same like what is going on in Sweden. All right, so the prophecy is on point, man. The Heavenly Father didn't miss. The scripture said the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And that's what we're actually witnessing right now. Revelation 16 verse 16 again. 13 verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell finance and healthcare. That's what they just mentioned, especially in finance and healthcare. They're gonna deny your healthcare. They're gonna deny you access to goods and services. If you don't have the chip, you're not gonna be able to receive any access to these government goods and services. And he calls it all, both small and rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. They want you to bow down to them, and worship them. All right, in order to get them food, in order to get them supplies, in order to get them whatever they have to offer. Seeing, so they're giving you within crisis which they create, or the crisis that will be existing, they will actually provide what this so-called the solution. And the solution is take a chip and get access. Yeah, and many people gonna bow to that system or the beast, which is, if you do, you're gonna be in danger of the judgment. All right, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600. Take score on 6, which in the Greek, I'm telling here, let me get that. In the Greek, 600 square and 6, it's Chi Psi Stigma. Alright, let's go into this word. We're gonna go with the last number, which is stigma. The etymology for it is stizo, stick or to prick. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body, meaning you puncture the flesh to make that mark. But what will puncture the flesh to make that mark is the syringe that they're gonna use to implant the chip. That's why it's called an implantable microchip. They're gonna plant it underneath the skin. Alright? To ancient and oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their flesh. That's why it's called an incision. Alright, that's what the word stigma also go back to, an incision. Alright, you can look it up. Master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. Alright, so there you have it, you know. Yeah, they know, you know, but they don't want to make it a definitive thing. As yet, them still have people out there guessing, you know. Which, if at this time and if at this point in time you're still guessing or not sure what the RFID microchip is, then you know you're just another lost soul, you know, because the information is there. All it takes is just a little research. So hopefully this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, there's a little conversation with Meta, you know. Shalom Akim.